How's this for a new setup, guys? Do you like it? I do. Hello everyone, I am back with another video. Welcome. This is my new setup. Hopefully there'll be less like lighting issues. So today I thought I'd tell you guys a little story time about my thumb. This is a story of my first time getting stitches. If you saw in my last video, which you can watch up there, I had a big old bandage all over my thumb last week. I got stitches for the first time on my thumb. Actually, just for the first time in general. So let's begin. On Sunday, which will be 3 weeks from tomorrow, at the shoe store that I work at, we cut the lids off of all of our clearance boxes. I went and my job was to cut the lids off, which I have done a bajillion times. So I'm cutting, and I've cut like 5 box lids off already. I'm on a roll. And suddenly, I cut the box lid, but it gets caught, and I just keep going, and it slides off and right into my finger. So my immediate reaction is grabbing my finger, booking it over to my manager. Let's call her Angela. Hey, yo, Angela. I cut my finger. Oops. It's bleeding quite a lot. She's like, yeah, let me see. So I go like this, and all I see is like blood. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna go get the first aid kit. So she runs, goes, gets the first aid kit. She runs, she goes, gets gauze, and like we wipe it a little bit with an antiseptic wipe, but it's bleeding a lot. And she gets gauze, and we wrap it up. We realize we don't have any hospital tape, so we have to use packing tape. We wrap it up, and I'm helping some customers, and all of a sudden I can see through the gauze blood. Like it's coming. I kind of am now starting to panic a little bit. I'm like, this ain't a disco, but I'm still gonna panic anyway. So I go up to Angela, I'm like, hey, look, I'm really sorry. I need to go into the back. I'm starting to freak out. I'm really sorry. Like, don't worry, like, my finger, that's all fine. Like, physically, I think I'm fine. But mentally, I'm going crazy right now. I need to just chill in the back. I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna let her know what happened. I end up calling my mom 3 times in the back room. She doesn't pick up once because she's in the shower. Then I call my dad, and my dad's like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, hey, good. So I have a problem. I'm freaking out a little bit because I cut my finger really bad on a box. But at this point, I'm bawling. So like, as soon as he answers the phone and says what's up, he already knows that I am like not okay. I have to go to the hospital to figure out what's wrong here. Can you pick me up? So I hang up, and then I call my mom again, and she still hasn't picked up. I text Kirsten, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? I need a distraction. I'm panicking right now. And so she starts sending me gifts, and I love gifts. She sent me one of Zoe Deschanel crying over a puppy in a cup, and I'm like, literally me. Then I call my dad again because I'm still freaking out, and he answers the phone, talks to me, and then he says, okay, I'm here, I'll be in a second. And I'm like, okay, cool. He comes in and checks me over, redoes my gauze. We get the paperwork, and we out. We picked up my mom, and then I went to the hospital. The part that took the longest was standing in emergency and giving all my information. We ended up going to this other spot, and the doctor came, and then we sat and waited in there for a bit, and then he froze my thumb twice, and my thumb was like so fat. I mean, I have fat tubby fingers as it is. It was like huge, but the second time it didn't fully freeze to my fingertip, and I got 2 stitches. I got one right through my nail. The stitch went through, and then the other one was there. The first one was right through my nail, and it wasn't fully frozen, and I screamed bloody murder. Afterwards, I was so shaky. Like, my mom can vouch for this. My chin, like, you know when you're cold and like your teeth chatter, like that whole thing? That was happening. I was like shaking, and I was like fully shaky. I got the worst headache of my life. It was like a full-on migraine. Came home, laid down, and was like, I'm out. I'm gonna go to sleep. I grabbed a little bit to eat because I hadn't eaten since breakfast, and this was like now like 4 o'clock, and I was like sitting and sleeping on my couch and watching movies, and my friend Amber, she told me to drink something with sugar or have some sort of sugar because I was probably low on sugar after all of that adrenaline pumping and stuff, and that's probably why I had a headache. So I took a Sprite, I grabbed a Sprite, I drank a Sprite.
I took a Sprite, I grabbed a Sprite, I drank a Sprite.
I took a Sprite, I grabbed a Sprite, I drank a Sprite.
And that was like, it helped, but I fell asleep, and that was all I needed. I needed sleep. Now, fast forward, this is a Wednesday, so fast forward until Tuesday, when I could get my stitches out. I'll put like a picture of my stitches and them out and everything. I could still work, so I've still been working. I go to get my stitches out yesterday, 4 hours later. That's my story with stitches. If you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you like me to do next, or just what your biggest injury was, or if you've ever gotten stitches. There'll be another video for you to watch over here. And if you want to subscribe, you can do it right here. There's a bell notification down at the bottom. Okay, bye.